relations, bilateral and trade with Russia. Moving on, let's take a look at the other big development that has taken place. Veterans High politician Anutin Charnvirakul has won the parliament's vote to become the country's next prime minister. Anutin has won 311 votes, securing a comfortable majority of the 492 MPs in the National Assembly's lower house. The official final results have now been revealed. His appointment will be formalized after receiving approval from King Maha Vajiralongkorn, with his government expected to take office in a few days. Meanwhile, Thailand's Pheu Thai party has responded to the vote. It has said that it is ready to be in the opposition and will return to power to deliver on its policies. Anutin succeeds Pathongtarn Shinawatra, who was recently dismissed by the court order after ethics violations related to a politically sensitive phone call with Cambodia's Senate President Hun Sen. Anutin had served in Shinawatra's cabinet but resigned and withdrew his party from her coalition after the leaked call sparked public outrage. Monchai Wongkiti Krewan is on the telecast with me. Thank you very much for joining me. And my first question to you about, 3 prime ministers being elected in a span of 2 years. If you could shed more light into this political turmoil that Thailand has been going through in the recent past.
You're right. We are now, as a Thai journalist, we are now in political turmoil, of course, and we have new prime minister's name already, Anutin Charnvirakul. He just got the vote, 247 votes, after intense debate with his supporters pushing for a swift vote by facing strong objections from the opposition. The decision right now awaits royal endorsement before he can formally assume office. Anutin is expected to steer the country through a period of political uncertainty while regaining his influential post as interim ministry to oversee key administrative affairs. But the big problem is his government. His government is a small majority government. Out of 492 lawmakers, Anutin received support from 289 MPs, but with 203 votes cast for the opposition Pheu Thai party and other parties. So his mandate is seen as a fragile. If you ask me about the situation of Thailand's political situation, is really fragile right now because the new parliament, the new prime minister, I would say, would dissolve the House within the 4 months. This is a deadline. Dissolve the parliament within the 4 months and call for a fresh general election. It's been early next year.
Right, absolutely. If you could tell us what happened, because Anutin, who is now set to become the Prime Minister of Thailand, was part of the cabinet of the previous Prime Minister. She was removed from office by court because of that leaked phone call between her and the Cambodian head of state. This was with regards to the very sensitive border dispute that Thailand and Cambodia have been fighting over the past several years. It became tense in the last few weeks and months. What led to him withdrawing from the cabinet and that caused the government to fall down?
All right, that's really complicated. It's all about the direction of administration of the previous government, Pathongtarn Shinawatra. But many news sources say that it's all about the cabinet reshuffle and, of course, the budgets of the fiscal year. I would say only that's the problem. And now he's just back on his track right now. But let's see what he could do with his 4 months available, because right now the Thai economy is kind of weak. The consumption, domestic consumption is weak, and tourism, we see less tourists than we expected. So the economic concern is the crucial point for Anutin's cabinet, and of course the social issues, and of course the dispute between Cambodia and Thailand. We know that the army insists that we will protect our land and our sovereignty.
Right, and also, the former Prime Minister, the father of the recently indicted Prime Minister, has also fled to Dubai. Now, that is a political party that he has had for the last several decades. The dominant political party of Thailand up until now. What's the scenario over there? And of course, the opposition says that they are going to sit in the opposition and are going to return, and they are very hopeful that they come back to power and implement their policies for the good of Thailand, is what the opposition party has officially made a statement.
Yeah, Pheu Thai would be at the opposite side for sure. But the Kun Thaksin Shinawatra, Dr. Thaksin Shinawatra, you know that yesterday, millions of Thai people were watching the route of his flight. He initially went to Singapore for medical checkup. He said that. And just then he changed the route to Dubai, and he's now in Dubai right now. But he confirmed that he would be back in Thailand in this September the 9th for to go to the court, and we are now waiting for his coming back. But for Pheu Thai party, I think they would do anything they could do to get back all the votes from the general election. So this upcoming 4 months would be intense and serious, I would say.
Right. Absolutely. Thank you very much for joining me and sharing that update coming in from Thailand, a new Prime Minister that has been elected with a majority in the parliament. All right, shifting our focus to the Ukraine-Russia war.